Hey everyone, we are back. We are back up with a very, very small stock up haul. This is not a lot that you're going to see here. The reason for that is we have been eating down our preps for now 11 months this coming week, starting of March. I am going to get a video out hopefully this afternoon, this evening, showing my prep pantry, where we're at into eating our preps down 11 months. I know this can get controversial with some people, but you all need to understand every family structure unit, the way they do things is completely unique to them. Please do not judge anyone else for what they're doing with their preps, whether they're stocking up, eating down, or whatever they're doing. So with that being said, Jessica, turn it down, please. Sorry, my daughter has her computer up a little too high. This is what we have. We are switching over to no salt added canned items as much as possible. I need to reduce my salt intake and things of this nature. So we do have 12 cans of green beans, y'all. In our local Walmart, the green beans went back down to 50 cents. So I stocked up on 12 cans of no salt added green beans. They are the same price as the salted green bean cans. So just let you know that. We have 11 cans of corn. There were 12. I snagged one. I wanted to see what it would taste like with it being the non-salt added. And y'all, they taste amazing. So no problems there. Also down here, I've got 1 can of no salt added black beans, 1 can of no salt added red kidney beans, 1 can of no salt added pinto beans, and 1 can of no salt added diced tomatoes. Now, again, we are going to eat what we have in our preps that is older first. All of these are going to go down to my preps, and these are going to be put to the back. So we will eat the salted items of canned veggies first, and then we will start buying the no salt added when it is in stock and when we can get it. The canned corn was back at 50 cents as well as the canned green beans. The black beans were 78 cents. The red beans, I want to say, was 65. The pinto beans were 65, and I believe the diced tomatoes were, I want to say they were 70 something cents. So still a good buy for those as well. If you can get to your local Walmart and you can see any of the rollbacks on prices, I don't know if these canned vegetables are going to now stay back at 50 cents back here, the green beans and the corn, or not. The peas are still 58 cents. I did not get those this time around, but I will be getting them next time. So with that being said, what do I have in front of you here? Because I just put up the video and I was alerted that this was backwards. Now, just for y'all to know, I am blind. I don't see this paperwork like you guys do. So I apologize. It was backwards. I deleted that video. I'm re-putting this up because I want you to see this chart. This comes from theorganizedmom.net. This is already filled out with 52 weeks. It is a lower budget pantry list. Now, originally when this was made, it was supposed to be $5 and below. Now, it still could be $5 and below, depending on your area, what store you're shopping at, what brand of food you're shopping for, and all the things. Take into consideration all of that. For example, in my local Walmart, our eggs were down to $11.67 when I put up my post, my community post the other day. That was at our local Walmart. I told everybody they better be checking their local Walmart. Find out if your eggs are coming back down, because that was for our great value box of 60 eggs. All right, we had been paying $20.87 for those same eggs, and all of a sudden it dropped. Is it going to stay there? I don't know. Or is these veggies going to stay back at 50 cents like pre-pandemic? I don't know. But if you find something on rollback or it's been priced reduced, get it. Get it and stock it in your pantry, all right? We are doing a slow and steady restock. I'm not going to restock a bunch of things all at once right now due to the fact we are eating down our preps. 11 months in next week, it's going to save us over $5,000 in 1 year that we didn't have to shop for groceries because we had it in our prepper pantry. Now, we do go out and we do shop for fresh veggies, fresh things that go in the refrigerator, some frozen things still, and we will shop for breads and things of that nature. But by eating off our preps, we've saved almost $5,000, y'all, so in 1 year. And that is what preps are there for. They're not there to sit there and look pretty and nice and be in your pantry to show off. They're there to eat when you need to. And if you're trying to dodge inflation and you've already got it in stock, then do it. And then just buy what you actually need for the week, or bi-weekly or monthly. Now, this 52-week pantry list, again, comes from theorganizedmom.net. It is 52 weeks, low budget, trying to stock you up. Y'all don't have to be a prepper to stock up a few items here and there. This is a little heavy on the baking items. Do not buy on this list what you don't want to buy. Use this list as basically a chart just to look at. This is for 2 grown adults. In my house, we have my husband and myself. My husband's not here right now. He's currently overseas, but he'll be here this year. And that's 2 of us. That's 2 grown adults. That's what we would do for 2 grown adults. But y'all remember, I got 3 kids in the house. They're 12, 13, and almost 14. I am considering them adults. They eat like adults. So I'm going to have to readjust this and put 2.5 times more than what's on this sheet to cover everyone in the house. Also remember, there's not a lot of things on here that you would normally stock, probably for personal care, health care, things of that nature. Put in another list and start stocking up on your other items. This is just a simplified, as simple as humanly possible list that you can use. If you don't use so many things on these lists, cross it out. Add to that list what you do use. If you don't use all-purpose flour, you use almond flour, you use a different type of flour, do that. If you don't use Advil, I don't use Advil, we use Motrin. I'll cross that out and I will add Motrin. You need to make the list what is your list and personalize it for your family, your household, and your needs. Do not buy on this list things that you're not going to use because it's going to be wasted, it's going to expire, it's going to go bad, and then it's going to go in the trash, and that's just basically taking your money and throwing it back into the trash as well. So, with that being said, use this loosely if you'd like, or just look at it and make up your own list. You can do a 52-week list, and you can put your own items on a list as well. I'm just using that as a reference guide for you all, just so that you know, and you can have that. It is a free printable. You will need to access at the very bottom. I think you need to put in your email address, and then you can print it right there on the spot. So mine's been laminated. I will talk in my next video when we look at eating down our preps, where we're at 11 months in, the things that we are changing. One of them is going to be no salt added canned goods when we can buy them. So this is the start of it. Again, it's not a very big prep haul. I don't know, again, where you're gonna lie when it comes to these items or any items that you will prep for, due to location where you live may be different price. Different stores that you shop at may have different prices. The name brands that you purchase may be different as well. Now, again, I did put up that community post the other day where the eggs for our 60 count box was $11.67. It is now $11.57. If these prices continue to go down, awesome. If not, you better snag them now. That way, when they go back up, you've already got what you need in stock for a short amount of time. You don't have to be a prepper to stock up. You don't have to have this kind of list to stock up. I just thought I'd bring this to your attention so that you guys could see this list. You can print it out for yourself. You can laminate it like I did. You can use an erasable marker, or you can go ahead and make your own list and look in your pantry, look in your fridge, look in your freezers, look everywhere you have food, and start writing out your own list. Now, also know that anything that's refrigerated or perishable isn't going to last as long. Sorry for the interruptions, y'all. I had to stop and go pick up Danya from sports. She is sitting on the sidelines until we get her cleared with the situation that she has going on with her health, with her knee and her concussion. So anyways, as I was saying, make that list what you need to make it, and make sure that when you are doing your preps, you're buying things that can last a lot longer than what your perishable items are. Make sure you're making a health care chart. Make sure you're making a personal care chart, a cleaners chart in case you want to stock up on cleaners, household things of that nature. Things such as anything that you would stock up in your house, paper goods and things of that nature, toilet paper and all that. Just have those items on stock as well, because a lot of those items are not going to be in the prepper pantry list that I just showed you. Again, that was a very, very basic list. But I recommend that you make your chart looking like that one and just put your own items in and have your own categories and things of that nature. Any comments, questions, concerns, suggestions, please leave them in the comment section down below. We'll catch you in the next video. Until then, Without Limits is out.